Well, Miami Heat just couldn't get it done against a really, really good Oklahoma City Thunder team, and the Heat loses game 128 to 120 towards against Oklahoma City Thunder. This OKC team is going to have a bright future again. I mean, they're 25-11 right now. One of their players, and I'm going to go over this in a minute, but their best player right now is Shai Gilgeous. If that's how you say it, if I get that wrong, I totally apologize. And Gilgeous Alexander, is he a rookie? No, I'm not. I'm dumb. Never mind. But anyway, regardless of that, I want to say his fifth or sixth season out of Kentucky. This dude can play. He can play. And finally, in this time in his career, he is shooting hoops. He is connecting everything, and I gotta tell you, he's a good fit for the OKC Thunder. So, got a good player. Got a really good player. And then some of the draft picks, like Chet Holmgren from last season. That part I got it right. Another one, Jalen Williams from last season as well. Giddy from a couple of years ago. And Dort from 4 years ago. And Jay Williams? Let me see real quick. Yeah, no, a couple of years. Last season, the 2022 draft, they had a really nice draft. Good enough where they're putting in some pieces in. And they're putting in a good team. They are. And I think they're finally going to burst out. And Oklahoma City Thunder, and I'm praising Oklahoma City Thunder too much, I know. But they're going to make the playoffs. And bottom line, they are going to make the playoffs. They made us, they made us pay. The Heat just couldn't keep up with them, especially in the fourth quarter, of course. But anyway, let's get right into this box score real quick. Holmgren, this is OKC Thunder, by the way, because they are the road team. Holmgren with 23 points, 1 3-pointer, 10 for 15 in field goals, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 blocks. Now, I understand there's 2 Williams, Jalen, and Jay. I think they're brothers. I think one of them mentioned they're brothers. I could be wrong. I might be stupid and dumb. But, that's me. 19 points for Jalen. 1 3-pointer, 2 for 2 free throws, 8 for 14 in field goals. He has 9 rebounds, 12 assists, so he has a double-double. And 9 rebounds. I mean, if he had one more, he would have had a triple-double. And 1 steal. And, yeah. And then, of course, you got SGA. Shai Gilgeous Alexander. SGA is what Alex Reed is calling him. 28 points, 2 3-pointers, 11 for 17 in field goals, 4 for 5 free throws. He has 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal on the block. He averages 30 points a game. Average. Giddy with 9 points, 1 3-pointer, 3 for 6 in field goals, 2 for 2 in free throws. He has 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. And Dort with 14 points, 2 3-pointers, 5 for 10 in field goals, 2 for 4 in free throws. He has 2 rebounds. And then you got off the bench, who's this guy's name? It's Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe with 11 points, 3 3-pointers, 2 rebounds, and that's all you got. 4 for 7 in field goals as well. For Miami, I passed it. Haywood Highsmith, 19 points. Haywood Highsmith actually had a career high in threes. 5 3-pointers in this game. So nice job there by Haywood Highsmith. Congratulations on that milestone that he made. 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. A pretty good game for Haywood Highsmith. Nikola Jovic with 15 points, 3 3-pointers, 5 for 8 field goals, 2 for 2 free throws. He has 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal on the block. Then Bam Adebayo continuing his pretty good ways. 25 points, 9 for 16 in the paint, 7 for 7 in free throws, so he's back to his perfect self with the free throws. 11 rebounds, so he has yet another double-double. And 6 assists and 2 blocks. Tyler Hero with 17 points. One 3-pointer out of 5. 7 for 21 in the paint, 2 for 4 in free throws. I thought Hero had an off game. Despite having 17 points, I thought he just had a little bit underwhelming game. I'll put it that. But he does have 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals. And every player goes through some underwhelming games like this one. Jaime Jaquez Jr., not him. Played every single game as of now. What is this? This 37th game of the season, 38th, somewhere in between. I have to look at the titles. But anyway, 21 points, 6 for 9 in field goals, nice. 3 for 5 in 3-pointers, 6 for 9 in free throws, nice. 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 21 points. Off the bench, Kevin Love with 12 points, 3 for 6 in field goals, missing 2 3-pointers, 6 for 6 in free throws. He has 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And then you got Duncan Robinson just shooting a 3-pointer, and Josh Richardson with 2 3-pointers and a field goal. Duncan Robinson had himself an off night, so not a great game for the bench. But anyway, we start with the first quarter. We start going on a little bit of a run, like they always do in the first quarter. For what it's worth, they have taken the lead for the entire quarter. We got Kevin Love making some points, Tyler Hero with the jumpers, Nikola Jovic, Haywood Highsmith, Bam Adebayo, Shai Gilgeous Alexander putting in some points, Isaiah Joe, SGA, Cason Wallace, and Jalen Williams. But in the end, it goes up to 35-29 Miami. So, good start there. So, I see the pattern with this team. Great first half, a shitty second half. Second quarter, though, OKC trying to figure us out, and they were. They produced some points in. You got Jalen Williams trying to get in. Duncan Robinson with a 3-pointer. That was his only 3-pointer the whole game. Then the rest he just kept missing. Holmgren with some points, and they were trading some shots with each other. We got the alley-oops, Bam Adebayo with a dunk, pull-up shot, Andrew Wiggins, Josh Richardson, Holmgren again with the alley-oop layup. 2 alley-oop layups in the span of a minute. And Bam Adebayo with a pull-up shot. So they were trading some shots in. So pretty nice. It's a pretty competitive second quarter. Mikic, 2-point shot. Jovic with a 3-pointer. Jalen Williams with a 3-pointer. Dort with a 3-pointer. And almost tying the game up. Haywood Highsmith with a dunk. Nice dunk. And then the Heat were just trying to stay ahead. They were trying to stay ahead. And eventually they would be up by 2 points. And then eventually losing it in near the end of the second quarter with Isaiah Joe, 3-pointer. But then Haywood Highsmith makes that 3-pointer. And then Jaime Jaquez with the 2-point shot. And halftime score would be 69-65. Nice. Third quarter, bad start for the Heat. Notice what I said. Good first half, crappy second half. Well, it's only just the beginning. We had a crappy start at the third quarter. Oklahoma City going on a 13-0 run. 11-0 run, I should say. No, I was right, 13-0 run. Before finally scoring 8 minutes and 41 seconds in. So that's roughly 3 minutes and 20 seconds in. Haywood Highsmith will make that 3-pointer. Now OKC's trying to stay ahead. Bam Adebayo makes some free throws. Tyler Hero with the 3-pointer. Jalen Williams with the pull-up shot. So OKC trying to stay ahead, but then Miami trying to catch up. So there's a 3-pointer there. We're only down by a point, and then Tyler Hero makes a pull-up shot. We recapture the lead before SGA makes his 2-pointer. Kevin Love with the two free throws, another free throws for Kevin Love. We're up by 3 now. Kendrick Williams with some layup. Doors would get back within for OKC. Miami on the other hand. Haywood Highsmith, another 3-pointer. I think that would be his 5th, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, SGA finally connects a 3-pointer. They would get back up within 1. Josh Richmond, the pull-up shot, okay. And then driving layup as SGA. And then that would end the third quarter. That would end the third quarter. Or so I thought. It turns out Richardson fouled Jalen Williams, and then he makes 2 free throws. And third quarter score would be 99-96. And the fourth quarter, an ugly start for the Heat. An ugly start. First, they start with the free throws. OKC go on this amazing run that they have, while Miami, they're on a cold streak. They're in this untimely cold streak. It kind of symbolizes the Hurricanes game earlier, but in this case, this is the beginning of the fourth quarter. So 99-96. Before finally scoring, it became 112-96. Talk about a big difference. A huge difference, and in a bad way. It wasn't until Bam makes the dunk shot to finally get us on the board in the fourth quarter. And then the Heat go on a little bit of run. Timeout OKC. Jaime Jaquez with a three-pointer. We're down by 9, right? So there's a chance for a little bit of a comeback, but and then there's an N1 from Bam. I just feel like with that amount of points we've given up early, I feel like it was too late. Notice this pattern here, right? And this is another pattern I noticed with the Miami Heat. When you're down this many points for the Heat, you don't stand a chance of making a comeback. However, if the Heat were to do the same thing with other folks, other teams, guarantee you, majority of the time, or no, I shouldn't say majority, but sometimes the other team, they know how to climb up the mountain, and they beat us, humiliate us. They know how to make a comeback against the Heat. Problem is with the Heat, we don't know how to make a comeback. We just don't. But anyway, OKC for the entire fourth quarter, staying ahead. SGA is making some great shots, and then we're down by 16 at this point. So Jaquez trying everything he could, Bam as well. There was an out of bounds by OKC. The Thunder challenged it, and it was over, and then it was overturned. So the Heat lost the basketball instead. But didn't hurt us much because the Heat makes the tip in. There was a rebound from Bam on the bottom. He makes a tip in shot. Okay, not bad. With 1 minute left, there is a foul. Jaime has the rebound, or the steal rather. Makes some free throws in. 1 minute, 8 seconds left. There's still a little bit of clock to make this comeback. 126 to 120, right? Problem is, you didn't cover the paint, and Holmgren makes that dunk. Ball game. 128 to 120 is the final score of this. OKC Thunder definitely deserve this win because of this. 59.3% field goal percentage with OKC. 51 out of 56 attempts for Oklahoma City. 41 out of 89 for Miami. That's bad. We have a 46.1 field goal percentage. This is a close field goal percentage for us. We made one more three-pointer, but that still wasn't enough. They had 42.4 percentage when we have 41.7. Free throws, the Heat was arguably better free throwers. So that's the positive there. But they out-rebound us. They had more assists. We had more steals, so there's one, but they had one more block. And then turnovers, they were actually not taking care of the basketball as much. But to be fair, neither were we. Their largest lead was 16, ours was 10. They're in second place in the Northwest standings. So, yeah, there's that. But we're still in the first place in the Southeast. I'm kind of amazed. Oh, probably because we have a tiebreaker against Orlando. Oh, crap. Speaking of Orlando, that's our next opponent on Friday. That's going to be at Kaseya Center this time at 8 p.m. I am unfortunately working that night, but I know a way to watch it anyway. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video, folks. If you have enjoyed this video, and definitely not the game, hit the like button, subscribe for content, because Miami TVG has your back, and when he does, he'll be right there with your favorite team you deserve. Anyway, guys, this is Miami TVG. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another Hurricanes recap. and the Florida Panthers. Let's see how they can do against an angry Los Angeles Kings. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it, and I'll see you guys then. Good night, everybody.